Well, I find that, Vivian, I find that the most important thing is sleep, plenty of water, don't get dehydrated. But sleep is very important, like that. So, and exercise is very important also for your body and for your mind and your voice. Elizabeth, in answer to your question, from the beginning, it all depends. If you've got everything sorted out before you go into the studio, which mostly I'd like to do, get all the songs together, the musicians that you want, and the venue is very important too, where you record. There's an atmosphere in different studios. So we try to get the best for the kind of album that we're going to do. So recording it is one thing, but then the mixing of it is another. You know, you've got to listen and maybe add things, take things away. That takes longer. So the recording is pretty, for me, is pretty straightforward. But then the rest of it could take up to a year. Well, John, I wouldn't want to live my life all over again because I've got great memories, and I've got a photographic memory, so I can think about any time I want to during my lifetime. But I think what's in the future, but I don't want to travel to the future until it's time to go. So I like living right now, to be honest with you. I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't say what I'd like to be there rather than here. Now, if I could go and have a look at it and come back, there's a lot of parts of history that I would like to see. You know, I'd like to see 1066 with the Roman conquest, of the Norman conquest. But then again, you go further back with it's all kinds of things. I love history, you see. So there's a lot of places I would like to just have a look at, but I wouldn't want to go living there. I think we're better off now than we were then. Sinead, my favorite song, I think they're all very important, all of them. But then you get to I'm Growing Old, which is last but one, as you know. And that's really good. But then I love Lazarus Man, because it's rebirth. Lazarus, I'm Lazarus, man. I love that. Aaron, I've worked with Ethan Johns now for over 10 years. And I liked him from day one. I liked what he said. He said, I hear things in your voice that I don't think have been recorded yet. And I would like to do just that. So it was great. From day one, once we got into the studio, everything started to gel. So I would like to keep working with Ethan. You know, on the next project, more than likely, Ethan will be producing it. And he knows me. He seems to know me, and I know him. Important. Edgar, picking the songs is very important. To me, the most important thing. Because without a song, the world would never end. Without a song, the road would never bend. It's a song. But you know, very important, picking the songs first. And then getting the right musicians and things then come into place. But first of all, the song. Who got me interested in hanging upside down? Batman. No, it was, I was having a little trouble with my lower back. So I went to see a specialist and he said, hanging upside down is very good for you. It stretches the spine. So I bought a machine that you can do just that. So, and it's great. You know, it stretches you out because walking around all the time, you see you standing upright and your spine crunches in like that. So that stretches you out. So from the first time I tried it, I thought, wow, this is great. This feels great. So I keep doing it. If something feels good, keep doing it. We came up with the title because time is very important. From the time you're born, you're on the clock. You're ticking. Your life is ticking away right in front of you. So you got to make the most of time while you're here. And we are surrounded by it. You know, so we say it all. I say, wow, you know, we are surrounded by time. What do we call the album then? So we did. James, well, music is my life, and that's a fact. Singing, I don't know what life would be like without singing, because I've been singing ever since I was a child. So it's such a wonderful feeling to be on stage and to pour your heart out and people say, yes, we get it. There's nothing quite like that. So that's what keeps me inspiring me, and I want to listen to songs. Listening to songs is very important, and it sparks me up, and I want to do more songs for as long as I possibly can. As long as my voice is still sounding really good, and the people want to hear me, because without the people, forget it. But that's it, and that's what keeps me going. I can't wait to get back on the road again, to be quite honest. Tricia, turning the clock back. Ah, my God, what would I turn it back to? I've had so many great times in my life, and they're all memories and they're all wonderful ones. I don't know whether I want to actually live them again, so I wouldn't want to really turn the clock back. But then again, I wouldn't want to turn it on either, because then time will be starting to get shorter. So, I think now is the time. That's it. Every day, live it to the fullest. Well, thanks for all the questions. It's always good to get the feedback from the people. And I hope you loved the album as much as I had. I had a wonderful time recording it, and I hope you have a wonderful time listening to it. It's called Surrounded by Time. Enjoy it.